Hello viewers. So in this video, we will cover about the functions in Python, that how do you make function in Python. In the last video, we already have covered about the loops. So in this video, we will be covering about the function. So before starting the video, I would like to request you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on bell icon so that every time you get the notification when I upload any new video. So let's get started. So what are functions basically? Functions are what basically if I want to execute the same command many times, or we can say if I want to execute the same command like at different places, like I have to use the same command at different places. What I will do, different places like different Python file, or we can say different Python lines of code, like this whole thing. So we can make function, like we can make function and we can simply call that function. Like here we have written print event. That means this print is a type of function which is printing our data. So this is also a type of function. So here also in Python we can make our own function, and the keyword that we use for making a function is def. This keyword is basically used to define a function. Def stands for define. So that means we are defining a function. So the syntax is def. Once again. Yeah, so def, then space, the name of the function. Suppose I want to give the name of my function is print data. So this name of function I want to give. So this is the name of my function, and this is the small brackets. Basically, we have to give in function that declare that this is a kind of a function. Now, then you have to give colon, and then similarly, if you press enter, there will be indent, and here you have to write what thing that you want to perform with the function. Suppose I want to print my name. So print, simply I will do Umang. So this is how basically you make a function. So now, so if I execute this function has been made. So if I want to call this function, I will simply write this print data. So it will give me the output as Umang. This is how basically you make a function. Similarly, you can see one thing like here in the previous class, I have used this loop, this one. So printing my name 10 number of times. So here also, if I use this one, so in place of this line, I can simply write this one. This function will execute 10 number of times. So see, it is giving me the same output that we have got in the previous class. So this is how basically you make a function in Python. Now, there are some ways to declare the function. Like the first way that we have declared here, this is called as no argument function. Basically here, we haven't passed any argument. Argument is what? The value that you pass inside this bracket. So here we haven't passed any argument. This is called no argument function, or also no return function. I will talk about this return later on. Okay, so no argument or no return function. So next one I will tell you about, like I will give you one more basic example. Suppose I want to add two numbers. So we have to make a function that accept the number from the user, accept two numbers from the user, add it and display it with the help of function. So for taking the number from the user, we have a function that is called input. This input function is used to take any input from the user. How do we use this function? So similarly, I suppose I am writing here a equal to input, and here I will write what is the message that the user want to see. So enter first number. So this message will be displayed to the user when it will execute this command. So if I execute this command, see it is asking me enter first number. So if I write here 10 and enter, that means it's done. So this is how this function is used, input. Similarly, we have to make one function that accept two numbers from the user and add the result and give me the output. So what I will do, suppose I will make the function as def add. I will make the function name as add. Okay. So now in this one, what I will do, first of all, I will take the first number. So I will write here enter first number. Okay, and here I will write input. Okay, so it will ask the user to input the first number. Okay, similarly we will do it for the second number also. So I will write here b equal to input second number. Okay, now whenever the user will enter the first number, that number will be stored inside the a. See, you can see here, like if I print the value of a, I will get the value of 10 that I have inserted here. Okay, so that value will be stored in this variable a and b. Okay, so now we can simply add that value. Suppose I am taking one more variable, that is c equal to a plus b. So this c is having the result of the addition. So now I can simply print this result, to print C. So it will give me I can write like this: addition is plus C. This plus C means concatenation, that I have basically concatenated this value with this value. Now there is some error in this function. Now what is the error? So I will execute this, then I will show you what is the error. See, basically if I pass here, call this function, it is asking me the first number. Suppose I am giving here 23, enter. Then I am giving here 21, enter. So now see what the result I am getting. Addition is 2321. That means it is not treating this one as a number. It is treating this value as a string. That means it is adding as a string only. So if you want to convert that value into integer or float, so we can simply write like this. I can simply write like this: int of this. That means I'm converting this whole value to the integer. Okay. Now if I execute this, and I will just give the output. So enter first number 12 and 23. So see, one more error is coming. Can only concatenate string to str. That means here, this one. This addition is a string, but C is what? C is an integer. So we cannot concatenate this string to the integer. So here also we have to convert the value of C into integer. Sorry, into a string. So for converting that, I will simply write here str of C. Now I will print this. Sorry, execute this. 12, 23. Now see, I am getting the result that addition is 35. So this is how basically you make a function by taking a input from the user. So I hope this thing is clear to all. Now the next one is what? Now I will explain you about the argument. So here, in this case, we were taking the input from the user. Here I will pass that value directly inside this add. What I will do here, suppose I am making one more function, that is add with argument. I am giving the name as add with argument. And here what I will give, I will pass the arguments value. Suppose I am passing the argument value as A and B. Okay. So what I want to do, I will just pass the value of C also. So A is the first number, B is the second number, and C is the result. So what I will do now? Now, the user, when the user will call this function, he will basically pass these two values, not three values, sorry. These two values. What are the two values that we want to add? Okay. So now what I will do, simply C equal to A plus B. That's it. Okay. And then print addition is plus str of C. That's it. So if I execute this, now whenever I have to call this function, I have to pass two value also. So 10, 20. So it is giving me the output as addition is 30. If I give you a space, then we'll give the space also. this is how, this is the two arguments that we have passed. So this is the function with the argument. So we call this as a function with arguments. Okay, so I think this thing is clear to all. Now the next one is what is return type? Return type is what? Like if I want to return some value with the function, return means that it will return some value. It will give me some value. So I'm taking the same example. Now, in place of print, what I will do, I will simply write like this, return C. So now if I execute this, now see, I will tell you about this, like 10, 21. So it will return the value as 31. So simply it is returning me the value. I don't have to write the print and all. Simply it will return the value of C. This is called a return type function. Okay. So this is all about the function basically, that how do we make function, then how do we make function with arguments or without argument. These all are basically the types of function that we use. Okay. So this is the basic things that I have to cover inside the function, and rest the thing is okay. So now the basics of Python that I have to cover, that thing is over now. Now in the next video, I will start the web scraping. So for the web scraping, the Python requirement that you need to know, that is over. The basic things that you require about the Python, that is over. So the basic course about the Python is over now. Now in the next video, I will start about the web scraping. So how do you web scraping and what is web scraping, I will tell you on in the next video. So if you like this video, please like, comment and share to your friends. And if you have any doubt, you can comment on the below. So, and you haven't subscribed my channel, so please subscribe to my channel so that every time you get the notification whenever I upload this video. Because when you subscribe the channel, it will motivate me to make more videos for you. So please, I request you, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. So I will meet you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.